Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Good morning and welcome to Squiz Kids, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Bryce Corbett. It's Thursday, January 28. In Squiz Kids today, Oz goes 10 days COVID-free. The smartest dogs in the world. AFLW kicks off and flesh-eating baby dinosaurs. That's what's making news, kids style.
The lowdown.
That sound you hear? It's the sigh of relief from our friends in Sydney and the cheer of congratulations from the rest of the country as New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian yesterday announced a set of COVID-19 restrictions in the country's biggest city will be relaxed tomorrow. It's a great step forward in our continued tussle with the coronavirus, which, if you can believe it, has been part of our lives here in Australia for just over a year. Australia has now gone for 10 days in a row without a locally transmitted case of COVID, which is to say New South Wales is getting closer to being able to say it has stamped out the virus after a couple of outbreaks over the summer. In Sydney and surrounding areas, masks will still be worn in some situations, and people can gather outdoors in groups of 50. Who knows that many people? It all comes in the same week that a group of Australian medical experts ruled that one of the coronavirus vaccines is safe to be given to all Aussies. A process that, all going well, should start to happen at the end of February.
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in Budapest, in Hungary, where researchers have discovered some dogs are smarter than others and can learn words after only hearing them 4 times. Most pups require months and months of intensive training before they are able to recognise words uttered by their owners. But researchers at a Budapest university have found that some breeds are especially gifted. With a Border Collie and a Yorkshire Terrier, they have been working with displaying an ability to pick up words after hearing them as few as 4 times. It's been compared with the way that humans learn words when they are 2 to 3 years of age. But it was found that the dogs tended to forget the words within an hour of learning them. So, just like 2 and 3-year-olds when it comes to the words please, thank you, and no, you can't have that.
Sport time.
Dust off your supporters' scarves, find a comfy spot on the sofa and settle in. The AFLW is back and coming to a footy ground or TV screen near you from tonight. It may only be the 5th season ever for the women's AFL comp, but organisers say they are looking forward to making the most of the growing popularity of the code, while also making up for the fact that last year's season was cancelled mid-competition because of the coronavirus. This year, all the teams will play on the same ladder, as opposed to 2 different conferences they were playing in last year, and with a short 9-round comp, it's hoped the season will run through to a grand final without being interrupted by COVID restrictions this time. Tune in tonight for the kick-off clash between Carlton and Collingwood, and watch for the epic face-off expected between star forward Taylor Harris and Collingwood defensive weapon Stacey Livingston. Game on.
Animal Kingdom.
You know the Tyrannosaurus Rex, right? That vicious dinosaur that's always depicted in movies and cartoons as running around with its massive teeth and funny little arms, eating every other dinosaur it comes across? Well, new evidence uncovered by archaeologists, who are people that study fossils for a living, has revealed that baby Tyrannosauruses were born bigger than any other comparable dinosaur and had a full set of teeth at birth, ready to kill from pretty much the moment they hatched. Terrifying. Popping out of their massive eggs and measuring about 1 metre long at birth, The baby T-Rexes are believed to have been born at about the same size as a medium dog, but nowhere near as cute.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. Name one of the 2 breeds of dog found to be exceptionally smart by researchers in Budapest. Yeah, it was a Border Collie and a Yorkshire Terrier. Question number 2. Which popular sports competition kicks off around Australia tonight? You got it, it's the AFLW. Question number 3. What were baby T-Rexes born with in their mouths that meant they could hunt from the moment they hatched? Yep, you got it. It was teeth.
Shout-outs.
It's January 28, International Lego Day. On this day 63 years ago, a Danish carpenter called Godfrid Kirk Christiansen introduced the world to his invention, a little wooden brick capable of connecting to other little wooden bricks. The name Lego roughly translates from the Danish to mean play well. So, there you go. It's also a special day for these Squiz Kids celebrating a birthday today. Arnav from Canterbury and Sophie from Cherrybrook. It's also a happy belated birthday to Alfie from Flagstaff Hill, Nina from Killarney Heights, and Kaylin from Jindalee. Don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout out, or if you're after a classroom shout out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids. We'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out. Squiz Kids is proudly supported by the Judith Neilson Institute for Journalism and Ideas.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.